Hello, we are in Jerusalem in a place called Little Cemetery or Minor Cemetery. The name is because some people think that at least a part of the cemetery, the council, Supreme Council of the Jewish in times of Jesus was buried here. Nobody thinks the same. But this is a very interesting, complex tombs. We can see here an niche consisting in a bench hewn in the rock. If you see, we can hear the scratches of the hand workers, and on the bench there is an vault called arcosolium in singular, arcosolium in plural. This is a typical niche belonging to the belonging to the Second Temple period, that is the time in when Jesus lived. Probably the tomb of Jesus seems like this. It's very similar, practically identical. These kind of tombs were reserved only for very wealthy people. It was very expensive to work hewing in the rock and making really houses and rooms in a slope. We can see the work here. And listen, and it's very special, listen. Look at what tall is the ceiling. The people in times of Jesus were very short. This means that the owner of this burial place was a very, very, very rich man. If you see in this place, we can look at remains of a triangular niche used for setting lamps for light the place. According with the funerary customs, the deceased was set in one of these benches, and the corpse body was wrapped in a linen shroud, usually with two separate pieces, one for the body and one for the head, because they had no high technology, but they were not stupid. They knew that it was probably that the people was not really dead, and so always they came back at the third day, because if the person was not really dead, he could survive if the linen cloth involving the face was separated. He was able to breathe and to shout. If he was wrapped like a mummy, like an Egyptian mummy, probably he would die about the hungry or thirsty of the two. According with the funerary customs, they wait at least a year, better half a year, better 2 years, and so the body was decomposed, and they came back to recollect the bones and put it in a bone box called ossuary. In the ossuary, the remains of the persons were recollected. Usually the ossuary was marked with the name of the deceased, and the ossuary was set in another place, a little niche, and the bench was ready for the next deceased. Bye, thank you very much.